Hello, folks. Welcome to Star Metal Productions. We are here for a fun one shot, a brand new game, and something I am extremely excited to play because it's a game I made. It's a simple lasers and feelings hack. It's basically a reskin, but I had a lot of fun with it. So enjoy Crash Princesses. Let me throw it over to our cast now. I mean, you're watching, so you know who I am and where I'm at. Let's throw it over to our team here. Arlene, hello.
Oh, cool. I'm first.
Yes, you
Hello,
are.
my name is Arlene. Pronouns she, her, hers. I'm actually the inspiration for a trash princess because I'm apparently trashy and a princess sometimes, in a good way. My character is Beatrix, aka Trixie. She is an enforcer, and I have her as Ditz as her personality trait. So, fun stuff.
All right. Next up, we have Leon. Hello.
Hello, my name is Leon. I am primarily game designer, I suppose, based out of sunny Edmonton, and my pronouns are he, they. I am playing Hamlet. He is our other enforcer. He is a goth. He uses he, him pronouns.
All right. Let's throw it over to Rayne. Hello.
Hey there, guys. Rayne Grimm here. He, him. I operate the YouTube channel Fennec Fables, and I am playing Triptich, Trippy, Thalia. I am a celebrity, a little bit of a poser, and I'm just here for a good time, guys. Let's just go. For real.
All right. For real. And rounding us off, last but certainly not least, Siobhan.
Hi, I'm Siobhan or Shiv. I use she, they pronouns. I'll be playing Romia, who is a punk celebrity, the princess of punk.
All right, we have a fun show in store tonight, both above and in table, because we got a bit of a rock battle coming up. So let's jump into our show. Fading in from black, we begin with the sound of a helicopter, the blades whirring in the cold night air. As we fade in, we follow this news chopper flying over a highway. Not terribly busy. It's later in the evening. It's dark out. You have the street lamps gently illuminating spots of this highway. But of course, you never get all of the street lights on. There's always some of them that are broken or flashing or fallen over. Mild traffic weaving between and around larger areas of city buildup. And we see this news helicopter shining its light down, following, well, what appears to be a hearse speeding down this highway. The camera will shake and zoom in to the helicopter as we transition from that third-party view and actually now looking down from the helicopter. Little shake to the screen, quick shifts from side to side as the helicopter tries to keep this vehicle in frame. Who would like to describe the Barbie Dream Hearse for us? Because it is as much a character as the rest of you.
I think it has to go to Shiv on this one.
Yeah, I
let's
was
be
gonna
honest.
say it's gotta be Shiv.
Hi. Yeah, it was my idea. So the Barbie Dream Hearse is a white vintage hearse, probably 60s, 70s, that's been totally souped up. It is white with pink decor on it and the words in the licensed font, because Romia is a punk and she doesn't care about trademarks, Barbie Dream Hearse, with some flowers and some little doodle-doos on it, and the old school funeral lanterns hanging off the back of it. It is hard to miss.
So, we follow the Barbie Dream Hearse screaming down this highway because, of course, our group is late to their own show. the life of a punk rock wannabe superstar. I'm dropping into character already. About to get
Wannabe?
mean up in here. Oh yeah.
That is a rock star queen right there.
Oh no, he didn't.
Look,
No, he did not.
Romia and I are the same in the fact that we'd be late to our own funeral, so it's not out of character for us to be late driving a hearse.
Well, Romia, you know this is a particularly important show for you tonight, for all of you tonight, for various reasons, but it probably has a bit more of a personal sting, because just earlier today you got a message from your old music label, Sugar Beats, and it's Mr. Beetz who messaged you, knowing you had a show coming up, probably trying to fluster you. And it read simply, "You don't stand a fucking chance. Go beat drums in the subway." And if that wasn't clear enough, you're done, Romia. The music scene has passed you by. Age gracefully. Mr. Beetz. So with our punk rocker all hyped up, we see the Barbie Dreamhearse screaming down the highway. Lights on, this stark white and pink gaudy monstrosity weaving in and out of traffic, causing all kinds of uproar. I imagine you guys are blaring music. Am I right? What's playing in the Barbie Dreamhearse?
We gotta be blaring it.
I know this. It is Lambrini Girls. It's Lambrini Girls' Big Dick Energy. I'm gonna plug my absolute favorite punk rock band right now.
I will have to look that up. All right.
Because I feel like this is a group that would fight over the aux cord.
Yeah.
You think you could fight? Romia would shiv you with her
Argue
shiv.
bitterly, perhaps.
And that is probably what is causing the Barbie Dreamhearse to be so taking up so much of the road, let's say.
Hamlet and Romia just fighting over the cord.
I think Hamlet is riding shotgun, and he is
I'm
alternatively
just being elbowed, trying to keep the wheel straight.
Yeah, Hamlet is riding shotgun, and he is alternating between arguing and desperately trying to get someone to focus on the road, please.
Romia,
I need directions. Come on.
I was gonna say, Romia completely unbuckled in, like, between the passenger and driver's seat, like, holding on to the aux cord with one hand and have her shivved comb pointed at Hamlet with the other hand.
We're starting off toxic fast.
I have one hand on the wheel, other hand trying to push Shiv back into the back seat, trying not
We
to
are on
swerve,
the highway.
asking for directions.
We are on the highway. We are, please, a little decorum. We're
I
on
wish
the
I
highway.
knew which way our windows were, because I would try to hand my shiv to Shiv at this point.
But it's modded. It's
You
modded
lied.
because typically in a hearse, I'm going to go into a thing here. Typically in a hearse that you would have the two seats and then a wall. This is modded. It's completely open, and the back is not. There is a casket, except it's built into a couch. It's basically an open casket that has a couch built into it, and that's the back seat.
Oh dang, that was gonna ruin my
Nice.
entrance.
Open casket. We should all be so lucky. Now,
That's where I am.
And Romia basically has her knees in the casket and her front half over the center console.
Romeo, please sit down. We will take turns.
It is my show. I can just at least one Lambrini Girls song. I cannot listen to Robert Plant one more time today. There is not enough Aquanet in the universe, okay? Just give me this one.
I don't care what we listen to. I just need somebody to give me directions to where we're going so we get there on time.
the next exit.
You go where the big lights
Please.
are. Like, I paid for the lights. Just go to the lights. And there's just Trippy in the back, like on her stomach, going through her phone, just live streaming as there's just a fight going on behind her, like swinging her legs back and forth.
Trixie, my apologies, Trixie. It is the next exit. It is the next exit. Romeo, I have given you this one. I have given you this 12.
Yeah, because we listened to nothing but The Cure
That is fundamentally
for 6
untrue.
weeks while we wrote this.
It is important to... I'm not having this argument with you right now. That was our exit, Trixie. That was our exit.
New Order was also in there twice.
Thank you.
I'm gonna swerve to get into the exit. He's like, Romia, if you don't sit down, I can and will brake check you. Just sit down, put your seatbelt on. I am head of security. I need you to get to this place in one piece.
Please do not brake check her while she is pointing a bladed object at me.
While all of this commotion is happening within the Barbie Dreamhurst, Beatrix, you're trying to keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the steering wheel. We got these two over here actively fighting over the aux cord. We have Hamlet shouting directions, Trippy shouting other things about various excitements and lights and music and whatever she's on about. And you realize, yeah, that's your turn. And you go to swerve, and that's when you hear the roar of motorcycles and a series of... As zooming past you is a small squad, let's say three motorbikes. On front, driving these motorbikes, you have your typical full black pleather, black helmet, but on the side they have the Sugar Beets logo, that laughing beat on the side of their helmet, and sitting on the back of the motorcycles, faced around, actually, each of them has, I don't want to say middle-aged woman, but somebody who, a woman who is past the years where she really should be wearing a cheerleader's outfit. And these three bikes, with their cheerleaders on the back, are shooting paintballs at your Barbie Dreamhurst as they swerve inside, cutting you off from being able to take your exit.
What color are the paintballs?
I was gonna ask that, yeah.
Green. Bright green. Like Nickelodeon
No.
slime green.
Colors. Oh my god. Okay, don't swerve into them. Don't run them over. Just trying to calm myself down.
Don't run them over! Run them over!
Hey guys, it looks like we're getting attacked by a bunch of paintball guys, so we're gonna have to deal with that. Catch me at the stream later, bye! So we're running them over?
You know what? Yeah.
Cool. I want to make sure I turn the camera off before we committed a crime. Cool.
Give her that.
Well,
Remember guys, never record yourself committing a crime. That's how you get caught.
I will remind you, though you don't need to take this seriously at all, but you can hear the helicopter above you, and you can now see the spotlight following your vehicle. And we are going to pull out from our scene within the Barbie Dreamhurst and back to the camera on this news chopper. And we hear... We are coming at you live tonight with a live broadcast of... Well, Romia, the previous pop sensation, previous artist of Sugar Beets, fallen from grace. Apparently, she has a new show coming up, and we are here to follow that journey. We are currently following this ghastly, gaudy vehicle. What is this, Scott? That looks like a hearse. They are driving a hearse. This tacky vehicle. What statement are they trying to make here? That their career is dead? Back to you, Jesse. As we see, it sounds like Beatrix, you want to try to run these fools off the road.
Well, now I'm hesitating because we're being recorded on the news. So I will. So are they like surrounding us? Is there any of them behind me, behind the hearse?
So let me contextualize this. Trash Princess doesn't have a set setting or a set date, but I imagine we're in the future, a couple decades, not much. But this definitely has a sort of Night City vibe. So
Yeah, neon lights. I was envisioning that.
bumping people off the road, I mean, it's against the law, but who cares, right?
Mm.
You're a bunch of trash princesses anyway.
Anything's legal with enough money.
I have 2 questions. 1, does the back window of a hearse roll down?
This one can.
Right.
2, this is kind of like a limo. We got shit in here, right?
There's just beer cans.
Honey, that's all I needed to hear. Are they behind us or beside us?
Yeah, let's say there were 3 of them. There were 3 of these motorcycles. I'll say that 2 of them drove past, these women on the back splattering the side of the Barbie Dream hearse with bright green paint. And those 2, one of them is trailing to your side, following you, keeping you, into that middle lane. Another one of them has zoomed in front, the cheerleader on the back, facing backwards to try to shoot paint onto your windscreen. And one of them following you in the rear.
Because
Who wants to go first? Because I have a funny idea.
Like, if I slam on my brakes, it's not my fault. They were following too closely,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit the brakes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so let's get the first roll of our game here. This is fighting with a car. This is a trash action.
Yeah, it is.
Crash.
How many do I get to roll?
Needs to be a trash action, yes.
So
So
how many do I?
you always roll 1 dice, and you can get additional dice if you have an item, or if you have assistance of some kind, or if your style or role in some way lends to what you are doing.
I mean, I think my item is the car itself, right?
Yeah, but that's not really a. That's the scene.
Okay.
Can I propose some assistance? Because I had a plan that this is going to be funny if we do it together.
Yeah, you can tie it in.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
There was a reason I was asking about the back window, because if we're getting shot at, bitch, this is my ride! Window comes down and I'm just starting to chuck cans and distracting the driver behind us as she brake checks them.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. So, Beatrix,
Romia, grab my leg.
you will be rolling trash, and you have 2 d6s for this.
Yay! All right.
Don't fail or I fall out the window.
I've rolled a 7.
It's the by
3
separately.
and a 4.
Yeah,
3 to 4.
just
Sorry.
separately. Okay, and your number is a 2, so you rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yes,
That
it
is
is.
2 successes.
Yep.
Yeah, Beatrix is real trashy, which in this game simply means that she is good at fighting, lurking, street smarts, that sort of thing. So this is a full success. You got this. What happens when you brake check here?
I would like, first of all, the can, or whatever beer can you're throwing, to hit the driver of the motorcycle in the face. And then when they slam into the back of the limo, I want the cheer to get flipped up over and roll over the top of the limo of the hearse and then fall in the front of it.
The
All
windshield.
embarrassing, like, yeah. Yeah, I want her to smear down the windshield.
Okay, all right.
Could I add a flavor to that? Because she's a cheerleader and I'm going to be that person. When
Go
she
for it.
smears down the windshield, there's just a streak of makeup.
Yeah.
The lipstick
Alright.
and mascara.
Yes, and when she falls onto the road, I'll just like turn on the windshield wiper spray and wipe that
I
off
was
with my
just gonna
car.
say that. Yep. So Trippy throws a series of bottles and cans out, smacking the driver of this motorcycle in the head as Beatrix slams on the brakes. Trippy hanging out the back. I imagine you could reach out and like fight the guy for the handles or smack him in the helmet, whatever you
Honestly,
are doing.
I figured what she was gonna do. So he's wearing a helmet, obviously, right?
Mhm.
I already knocked out the cheerleader.
Almost.
Once I got one of them, I'm gonna turn my camera like smile and try to blind him with a flash.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I think this all rolls together because this is going to take out that first motorcycle from behind. So you get them in close. You can get them with the flash of your.
I think she like gets the helmet like this and she just goes smile.
Yep. that causes, the bike slams into the back of the Barbie dream hearse with just enough momentum to bump the cheerleader up off of the bike. She flails through the air, clambers onto the top of the hearse. You're traveling at highway speeds. She tries to hang on to the back, hang on to the sides, but she's slipping until she rolls forward and smears her heavily made up face on the windscreen and tumbles off down into the street below. Windshield wipers come on, and there's a spray of old gray windshield wiper fluid as you...
All right, back to the exit.
Well, you're gonna have to take the circuit around the city and get to the next exit, but there are still 2 of these motorcycles harrying you.
I'm gonna take one of the full beer cans, and I'm gonna shake it. And then I'm going to lean forward across Hamlet and stab the side of it so it sprays out onto the motorcyclist next to us.
There you go.
Literally shotgunning.
I got your legs. Go.
Okay.
I would really like to follow this up, actually.
Sure.
So,
Do you have something
Because
to add
what I
on with
would like-
assistance, or a separate action you plan on doing afterwards?
I was just planning on, if there's one beside us, I was just planning on opening my door.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we can basically do the same thing we did with the last roll. That kind of sounds like Hamlet is taking the lead with the big fight action, and Romia is providing
I'm not good
the
at those.
distraction with the.
I'm
Beat
bad
the
at
face.
them.
Well, that's the
I'm
risk
so
of setting
bad
a
at
number
them.
high.
Oh, yeah, but I can't negotiate with people in a car fight.
Sure. Yeah.
You can say,
I can't negotiate with any of
And
these
then-
assholes. Mostly
So,
affectionate.
that sounds
I
like.
do not succeed. I think.
Did you
Can I
roll
make
2
a
dice?
pitch? Yes.
Uh,
I did.
neither
but
of them above
my
a 5.
number is high.
Yep. All right.
My number is high. And can I? My pitch on this is that the door is locked.
Oh yeah.
So you go to
Yeah.
slam it.
"Whoops, sorry."
Yeah. So I think
Oh my
I think actually as
Trixie has the baby lock on.
the 2 of you had been fighting over the aux cord, and that sort of very quickly transitioned into this external fight with these motorcycling cheerleaders. And I think with all the commotion, Romia sort of leaning over you trying to position yourself around her to get the door open. Somebody's elbow hit that lock button, and and by that time, it's over.
Damn it.
But fortunately, the window was down, so Romia, you can spray the beer outward onto the driver's face mask.
The bodyguard realized you guys fighting was a bad idea. Time to lock that.
Right. Make sure these clowns don't
From
roll out the
past
side of their own vehicle.
experiences, yeah. Yeah. Gotta make sure they stay inside the car.
So, the bike beside you does swerve a bit. It causes him to slow down, so he's not immediately beside you anymore. But there is another spray of green down the side.
Gonna
Okay.
send them an invoice.
So we're going with a 3 actions and move on premise here. So you still have 1.5 motorcycles to deal with. The one is kind of behind you at this point, but the one in front of you, it's good and ready to spray your windscreen with paint, which is going to be real bad for driving.
I have to ask because this would be funny to me. This is a kitted out dream hearse, correct? It's got to have the sun's thing, right?
Got a moonroof.
Moonroof,
Yeah.
there you go.
I was saving this for like the after party, but I think now's the time. And she just grabs a big thing of like cheap ass champagne, shakes it real bad, and just undoes the thing. Romia, grab my legs! And just stands up with a thing of champagne, tries to land a cork on the back of this guy's head.
Okay.
Champagne RPG.
Champagne RPG, she's gonna launch the cork, try to like knock him off.
So let me ask, this This kind of sounds like an act of finesse. You're in a moving vehicle, you're trying to steady your aim and use this cork shot as a projectile, right? So it sounds like you're relying more on your finesse, your understanding of how things are moving, and landing that shot. So I think this might be a princess roll.
Thank God.
One of the few combat ways you can use a princess roll.
Good, because I'm not fighty. I'm princess.
Yep.
Like, girl, this outfit does not get dirty.
Yeah, that's baby girl.
Does this count as assistance, or am I rolling straight?
I think you're just rolling straight here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to drive as steadily as possible.
I got a 4. That's my exact number.
All right, you goddamn trash princess. So, we have our first trash princess roll of the night. When you roll your exact number, you that counts as 1 success. And, Rayne, let me ask you. You have the option to ask questions, but I don't know if there's really anything relevant right now. You can place something in the scene, something meaningful, but, not too terribly outlandish. Or you can simply bank it for a trash friend token, so that in the future you can send Diogenes,
Have a funny idea.
your main coon, out to do something for you. What would you like to do?
While I love having Diogenes do some fun shit because he's a grumpy old man, I love the idea, and tell me if this is too far. Romia's like famous, like underground famous. She's got to have people that want to follow her to the concert. Could we have like a car of fans coming and see this shit coming down? There's just there were like signboards and shit.
Yeah, I imagine, Trippy, you've been like live tweeting.
I was live streaming before this whole thing.
Yeah, yep. Since you started live streaming, live tweeting, or whatever it is in this world, you probably have noticed that cars are beginning to speed up and swerve around vehicles, decreasing the distance between them and the Barbie Dreamhearse. And you see one of them, this old dirty ass panel van with spray paint on the side. It's not like a wizard riding a unicorn or anything. It's more graffiti like. But this old ass panel van rolls up beside you. The side door slides open. You just see a series of fans with. It was what, the Princess Theater?
Princess
we were
Theater,
going with?
yeah.
Let's say you have a Princess Theater merch that you sent out. There's I love you Romia signs and rock on Hamlet signs and stuff like that, and they see that you are being harried by these motorcycles, and they speed up a little bit, and a few of them, leaning out of the car, just swats the guy with one of the signs. The sign goes flying out of their hand because you're traveling at highway speeds, but it does smack the guy in the face. And that gives you enough time, Trippy, to position that champagne bottle and pop the cork just enough to slam into his helmet as he's trying to swerve out of the way, and that's just enough to completely lose any sort of control over the bike. It swerves to one side, slams off against one of the walls of the highway, and skitters and tumbles to a stop.
Is that van still next to us?
Sure.
Woo! Good job, guys! And just start spraying the champagne on them like stuff.
Yep. Oh, they love it.
Somebody blow them a kiss.
Robbie, you want some? I handed the bottles, I scoot down.
I was
There's
gonna
like
say, if you
one-third
just
left.
pour into the moonroof, it's just Romia holding her legs with her mouth open.
Yep, there we go.
What is Romia's fandom called? I wonder.
You have an
The
idea?
Romia Rollers?
I'm like, hold on. It's like I gotta find something that's like the Swifties, but they're changing because she's changing sound. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me think
yeah.
about this.
Yeah, think about this. We'll come
Uh,
back to
That's
it.
it. Yeah, we'll come back to it. I don't want to, pause
I'm gonna
everything.
think on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll think on it. There'll be plenty of time to set that in the narrative. So these groupies, whatever they may be called, they're hanging out the side of this panel van, showering in the champagne that you spray to them. Their mouths are open too. They're loving it. They're chanting Princess Theater," and that's the scene with these 3 motorbikes taken care of at this point. You can pedal to the floor in your Barbie dream hearse and go speeding off down the highway. The helicopter, now whether unable to keep up with you or simply following the commotion left in your wake, the 3 motorcycles that have crashed on the highway, the multiple car pileup back behind you, the news chopper is just going to begin circling around there, and they may make their way to your venue, which is where you are heading.
Romeo's fandom is called Romeo's Rascals.
There you go.
Love
Yes,
it.
they're the Rascals.
I like
There
that.
we go.
Romia Rascals, there you go. All right. So, now, unharried by Sugar Beet's thugs, encouraged by the Romia Rascals now riding in your wake,
Hyped up.
you can take the next appropriate exit and begin winding your way down through the city streets, the downtown streets, trying to make it to your venue. And you do so, unharried, for the most part. You can hear over the radio, as you are once again fighting for control of the aux cord, buttons being accidentally pressed. You can hear that the newscasters are still kind of talking trash about the Romia dream hearse, or the Barbie dream hearse, and they actually have begun an interview with Sugar Beet's CEO, Mr. BEETZ.
With self-defense, come on.
But you have no time for that old asshole's words. You're pulling up on your venue. You have a rock opera to perform. The Barbie dream hearse, now lightly splattered with bright green paint against the bright pink lettering and stark white of of this loud and proud, tough as fuck hearse. You pull up to your venue. It's an old converted factory warehouse sort of thing. That real old brown and red brick. There's dust everywhere. Places have been re-bricked over, so there's sections that are cleaner, sections that are brighter, different brick sizes. The windows have been spray painted black. There's graffiti on the side, but out in front of it, you see a whole throng of people just clamoring, pushing at the ropes that sort of parallel, well, your own entrance. You pull up in your Barbie dream hearse. Let me ask, who is the first out?
I'm head of security. I assume I have to make sure the way is clear.
Yes, Beatrix, our head of security. Though I imagine you are the first to come out of the vehicle. You are not actively walking down this runway. You are simply positioning yourself to be available should you need be, right?
Mm-hmm. First, I need to do some crowd control, and then...
Yeah. Well, this leads into our actual character introductions. So, Beatrix, what do we see as you exit the Barbie dream hearse and make your way, positioning yourself between the crowd and the rest of your group?
All right. So, of course, I'm super cool. I wear my sunglasses at night type of style. You see her step out of the car, got her purple combat boots on, got some ripped jeans, got a purple like corset type top on with some like gloves, like fingerless gloves on. Hair in a super professional bun. And she's kind of like, oh yeah, and she has brass knuckles. Just in case. She's gonna work her way around the car, make sure everyone's kind of backing up. The rest of the security team's already there trying to, keep everyone in line. Once I see the way is clear, then I can go and get the door for people in the back.
All right. Who is the next out and first down the red carpet?
I think Hamlet might go next because he's in the passenger seat.
All right. Strut your stuff, Hamlet.
He is very tall. He is, and you would imagine pretty easily that he is a dancer looking at him. He's very muscular in a lean and pretty graceful way. He's quite pale, head to toe in black, most of it like black leather. You could tell he's goth. partially by the black lipstick and dyed black hair, and partially because the boots are big, large, powerful. The most important piece of accessory for any goth to have is powerful boots, I believe.
Lots of buckles, chains, and studs.
Lots of them.
You're taking me
I
back.
have described him on the sheet as triple threatening. He can sing, he can dance, he can act. And, for all you know, he can fight a person. He looks like he could.
It's that stage fighting.
He knows how to command the space.
Yes. And you do so. Is there any commanding presence action you would like to do as you make your way from the barbecue hearse into the venue?
I think, honestly, he is a little bit mortified by the whole everything. So he is making a very large show of everything being completely normal and under control.
All right.
Absolute, pleasant, but stone-faced calm.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes for you, Hamlet. Go ahead and roll me a princess roll.
Hamlet is good at being princess.
Yes.
I rolled my princess number.
There you go.
Nice.
One die and you're a goddamn trash princess. So, you can play something in the scene, or you can bank it for your raven friend later.
I am gonna bank it later. I think I'm gonna bank that, but I think what we see is just like Hamlet raises a hand and this enormous shaggy raven comes down to land and gives him a little bird smooch. And this is Romeo, his trash friend, who is not allowed inside, and so does take off before Hamlet actually goes inside.
All right. Well, we'll see if Romeo follows the rules. I'm sure there's plenty of little breaks in the windows or cracks in the wall,
yeah.
or somebody left a door open that our little trash friends can enjoy the show too.
He's cleverer than you want him to be.
Ravens always are. So, cool as a cucumber, straight-faced, not phased at all by the throng of screaming groupies and flashing of paparazzi camera.
Or the paintballs.
Or the paint.
Or the motorcycles.
No.
Or the aux cord. None of it.
Ruining our beautiful hearse where we pull up. So rude.
Or the judgmental helicopter people.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So,
What's up with that?
who's next down the runway?
I'm assuming the star wants to come out last, right?
Influencer has to set up her camera first. So.
Yep. So I think next up is going to be me. Trippy fully. That moonroof never closed after we got down there, so she just pops out. She's got a Maine Coon draped around her. She's like, "Okay, guys, we're here. We're here to do an amazing show. Thank you to the Rascals for helping us on our way out. Love you. Mwah. But I gotta go do this show. So later." Clicks it and slides off onto. She is a woman who has currently got a big old swoop of red hair, piercings everywhere. She's wearing like the tightest crop top. She's got a big old pink swallow right here on her arm, and she is wearing Converse that have been converted into skates as she just like skates down the runway with like an extendable like selfie stick camera. It's like, as we all know, Romia is here. We're doing this for the background documentary, and here comes the queen herself. Romia, I love you. And just kind of panned it around to watch the door slam open.
All right. Romeo, take
So-
it away.
When a pop star goes punk, the showmanship does not quite leave. So there's a rip on a guitar, and Romeo pops out of that movie, standing there. She's got her pink and gold guitar that's like looks like flames. She's wearing a crop top with a vest over it. It is all pink and gold. A mini skirt, knee pads, and spiked heels. And she rips the guitar, leans down, grabs a can of beer, pops it open, chugs it Stone Cold Steve Austin style, smashes it against her head, throws it into the crowd as a souvenir, and jumps down off the hearse.
The newscasters blare over the radio once more. Jesse, did I just see what I think I saw? Is that our dear precious Romia fallen so far from grace, smashing beer on her forehead? Can't make this stuff up, folks.
I'm going to lean into my trash for a moment, and the chopper above me, they get just a nice big old bird straight to the sky as she walks down the carpet.
All right. Yes, the crowd to both sides continues to go wild the entire time. Each of you have been pouring out of the vehicle. Raises a bit more with the showmanship of Romia. You also see there's plenty of people in this crowd who are actively pre-gaming and probably have been for a while. There's a number of Romia rascals who do the same thing, grab a new beer, chug it down, and attempt to smash it on their head to varying degrees of success.
Yeah, that hurts. I've tried it before.
Yeah.
I have only successfully done it once, and there was enough alcohol in my system that I didn't feel it.
Yeah, that's the trick. Yep. Okay. All right, our trash princesses. You have made it to your own show. So, once you get inside the venue, there is, of course, a little bit of time before you have to go on. Even though you are late, you should be on by now, but you can't just
fashionably late.
Yeah, you can't just waltz onto the stage. There are a few things you have to check before you get on. Make sure all the amps are set up and all the lights are where they should be. I'm sure Beatrix is doing the rounds. Trippy's probably out in the crowd hyping things up. So
yeah, I think the second he's out of view of the crowd, Hamlet starts walking at like 3 times speed and is immediately like making sure everything is running perfectly.
All right.
It's just like, is everybody in wardrobe? I am so sorry we are late. Where is my tech crew?
Yeah, you have a tech crew that you need to make sure everything is appropriately checked off for, and you have a whole gaggle of dancers and set movers and whatnot. All kinds of theatrical terms I don't know, but you have a whole group of people that you need to coordinate with. Let's see how that goes for you. This is, of course, a princess role. Various socializing, commanding, education, getting things in order.
Yes, Hamlet loves when things are orderly. He likes when things are precise and elegant and nice. And, well, he does appreciate Romia genuinely. He had a wonderful time working with her. They were, like, they bounce off each other tremendously well. But the beer stunt. Like, he's of 2 minds. He's like, on one hand, the audience is enjoying it, and we are nothing if not entertainers. But on the other hand, if she cuts her head and I have to send her to makeup to get blood removed, I am going to have a conniption.
You're describing me every show I stage managed, and I'm having PTSD flashbacks.
And I did get a succeedee. On that.
Okay. The situation backstage is anything but orderly. It is chaos incarnate back here. You are 10 minutes late or so you have all kinds of program managers and producers running around, trying to figure out where you are, realize you are here, trying to coordinate with everybody else. You have your dancers all over the place, a few of them over at the craft services table, a few of them just kind of shuffling in the background, a few of them actively practicing for their routine coming up. There's all kinds of commotion. People are still moving stage lights. They have to get the sound system set up for Romia's specific equipment. There's a lot going on. People running all over the place, but you are able to command that space, get everything in order, and you have a pretty solid grasp of the people here. Too many for you to know by name. Of course, a lot of them come with the venue or with the specific equipment that you're renting and whatnot. But
Yeah.
you can get all the stragglers and unfocused people where they need to be and focused for the most part.
I'm not our director, but that's next on my list.
Right. Yep. A way to move up. Yeah. So it takes a little bit of time. Of course, time is what you have in a limited quantity right now, but people are all over the place, bumping into you, bumping into your dancers. There's this one dude with like a whole bundle of stuff, lights sticking out and riggings, and what looks maybe to be a tripod. You're not really sure. This big duffel bag just comes running, clamoring between you and your dancers, knocking into you, knocking into the dancers. You are able to move everybody out of the way so nobody is injured, but this person who is clearly in a rush to set up something that was either forgotten or ignored scrambles off and starts trying to find his way up into the rigging.
Like, looking at the clock, just like, how long do we have to get Romia into makeup?
Negative 10 minutes, Hamlet.
Perfect. Perfect. That's an improvement over dress rehearsal. Romia!
She's over there like I look, she's a 3. She's a 3 on the trash princess scale. She can be trash, she can be princess. She comes in that door away from the eyes, and she is immediately in hair and makeup and helping them apply things. Like, she was a pop star, okay? She can do a quick change.
All right.
You're perfect. You've never done anything wrong in your life.
This is why we work together. It's like there's that persona, and then there's that persona, and you like that one.
If it's not work time, we fight like cats and dogs. But the second it's work time, you couldn't get a better pair.
Love it. Love it.
It's oh my god, what is it? Fleetwood Mac. They write the best music, but they hate each other.
Exactly. Yep.
I'm sorry for
Passion.
everything I'm sorry for everything I said. I genuinely love you.
I'm sorry, I threatened to shiv you again.
Again, yeah, no, quite all right. But we're here, we're moving forward.
What's a little bit of stabbing
Please do
between
not
friends,
be
you know?
there. That's where the lights are. Please excuse me.
So while you are in hair and makeup, Romia and Hamlet, you realize tucked into the little space in your, between the mirror and the thing the mirror is in, the border, tucked in between that is a little stationery card with the Sugar BEETZ logo on it, once again, that laughing beat, and it simply says, break a leg.
Okay.
Where's Trixie?
Where is Beatrix? Trixie.
But you may be onto something.
Yeah. Trixie was off talking to the rest of the security team, making sure everything was, in ship shape, and then also giving them the rundown of what happened on the way here and what to keep an eye out for, And Tiffany, her duck, who I forgot to mention earlier, is also there, like nipping at people, keeping them in, keeping them correct. Yeah. If you're out of line, my duck will bite.
Okay.
Basically.
Are you doing anything specific before the show starts?
I guess I'll be checking like the overall vibe of, what group of people might seem like trouble, what, people might be a little too intoxicated, might be getting a little too rowdy, it's like sending more security in different directions, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then also, I guess after that, going backstage to make sure everything is good there too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think this is... Let's have a roll to see, well, your grasp on the situation. So I think this is a combination of, street smarts and the opposite end of lurking around, knowing where people might congregate if they're trying to be sneaky. So go ahead and roll me a trash roll.
Yes. Okay, just one die, right?
Yep.
Oops. All right. Oh, I rolled a 6. That's a success.
Indeed it is. Okay.
And
Yeah.
where all the troublemakers are.
Yeah, there are degrees of troublemakers, as there always are. You can clock the people who pre-gamed way too early and way too much. You can check the people who are out back or around the corner or whatnot that are smoking. Various things of various legalities. What probably strikes you most is just the sheer amount of commotion as you make your way through the crowd and towards the stage and then to backstage. The amount of things that are still just being set up. You have Hamlet just finishing up, trying to coordinate all of the different pieces that need to go together and have everybody moved into appropriate spots. But right now, you see that the place is pretty well under control. But you have clocked a few people with sugar beets shirts on, who may be agitators here in the crowd.
Yeah, I'll tell my nearest security employee person to just like keep an extra eye on those specific people.
All right.
Yeah.
Not bother them yet, but stay close and
Yeah,
keep an
not
eye.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait until looks like they're about to do something, you know.
I think that's a good call. I will say you did get a success on a single dice, but that is a success with a complication. I think the complication being a minor complication. This is a very narrative game, but as you're talking with the security team, you're making it a little more obvious than perhaps you should that you are sort of pointing to groups of sugar beets groupies, Beets boys as they're called, or Beets girls, or simply Beets.
It's Beats Boys, BOI, which is gender neutral.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. If we can
BOI
definitely go with that. Yep.
I thought you were going to call them BDs.
Or Beats Buddies.
B-O-I-Z, Beets Boys. Yeah, but in very clearly pointing them out, one of them does grab a beer bottle from a Romia rascal, grabs it and chucks it at you.
Oh no, kick them out.
Okay,
They gotta go.
all right. You
They gotta go.
It doesn't hit you hard enough to hurt you or anything. I'm sure you've taken beer cans to the face before, but it does.
Yeah.
But it does. Get beer all up and down your outfit. You're gonna smell like bad malt liquor for the night. But you can get on your radio and have a whole bunch of your security team move this jackass out of here.
Yeah. Like stupid.
And that is probably when you get a call from Hamlet to get your ass backstage.
Oh shoot. On my way.
Before
Come on, Tiffany.
before we get the whole group together, what is Trippy doing out in the crowd?
So I think Trippy is doing just all sorts of crowd work. She's just up there, like, selfies, like, oh, you want to autograph? She pulls out, like, signed photos that Romia has. She's getting people's, like, socials, just doing, like, tag me in that type of thing. And I think she's also low-key just seeing if there's anybody that, like, she think would be better to have in front. Because I imagine Romia is one of those people where she doesn't sell the front row tickets. She hands that out for the super fans. That way there's people that are super excited in the front row. So she's looking for, like, the people she knows are diehard fans. She's like, rolls up and is like, hey there, like, I love your vibe and I know that you're gonna be great. So, like, here you go. And it's just like a front row ticket. And just, like, recording them freaking out because that's great, one, for the socials, and two, it's great because Romia gets to have that passionate front row crowd.
Oh yeah.
So she's just working that. She's working the vibe.
All right, let's see how well you coordinate this group, hype everybody up, and most importantly, fill that front row with the appropriate people. That is certainly a princess check.
All right. Now, is the fact that this is a celebrity thing give me another die or no?
You know what? Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You know how to work
Pose a
that
celebrity. Let's
status.
go, guys.
Yeah.
3 and a 4, which is my number.
Okay. Yeah, and princess, you need to roll under. So that is 2 successes and another goddamn trash princess. Okay.
I picked a lucky number. I need to
did.
grab my keychain. 4 is actually one of my lucky numbers.
Very nice. All right, so 2 successes, no complication whatsoever. This is a full success. You got the crowd hyped. In fact, I will say you got the crowd so hyped and so on point and managed that you can actually keep a little bit of buffer around the few BEETZ boys that you've seen. It might instigate some trouble later, but trouble is fun, and certainly makes for some good press, whatever that may be. But you realize one thing you did cult as you were moving around the crowd, handing out front row tickets. You handed one to a young woman. Super excited, bouncing up and down. They make their way through the crowd, but you realize as they're bouncing up and down, the shirt that they're wearing sort of falls off their shoulder to one side, and you can see underneath the Romia, or the Princess Theater shirt, there's a BEETZ Boys shirt underneath.
Okay, so my vibe check was wrong. All right. One, I'm gonna hold that thing for a trash pet token before I forget. And 2, so I clock that my vibe check was wrong. The vibes were not immaculate. We can't have none of that. So she's just gonna straight up like skate right by and just yoink.
Yep.
Never mind. The vibes are off.
Yeah. There
You should be. Step off. And then just the ticket goes back into her giant ass purse.
Yep. She huffs and kicks at the ground and storms back into the bigger throng of crowd. And I believe that Hamlet was also maybe calling for you. It's probably a good idea to loop back around backstage just before the show kicks off.
Like she hears the little doodle doodle. I think she has like ham sandwich as like just his ringtone. Just starts as ham sandwich. Always something fine. Be right there. Smiley face. Emoji. Bye guys. See you at the front. And just like rolls off like backward, just waving until she hits like a thing and then recovers. She hits like the edge of the step or some shit.
Yeah. Okay. With precious seconds really not to spare, back in hair and makeup, you are pretty much done with your pre-show preparations as the group gets together. Is there anything you'd like to do or discuss before the show must begin?
Romia's gonna bring up the note that she had on her mirror to everyone on the BEETZ, Sugar BEETZ stationery. She's got it in her hand. She's like, I don't think this is a wish of luck. Color me suspicious.
Well, I got my security keeping an eye out for Sugar BEETZ people. Those BEETZ boys, as they like to call themselves.
We don't know what their game is, though.
I bet they're just trying
She,
to throw you off the game.
She looks down at her costume, which has ridiculous platform goth boots, and is just like, don't worry. I'm going through my legs. I got great yams, okay?
No, of course.
They're just trying to psych you out. Don't listen to them.
Would me and Hammy be here for this conversation, or
Yep.
this?
You're all together. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Before I forget, Trixie, doll, you should know there's boys mixed in with the fans wearing disguises, so like keep an eye on that.
Oh, disguises.
Yeah, like they were wearing like a shirt over top of their Beat Boy shirt, which is so lame. Like at least take off the undershirt. Come on.
Well, that's just
Like that's one beer spray away from revealing the whole trick. Like seriously.
I don't understand the point of that disguise.
We should set off the sprinklers so that everyone gets hosed.
We could do that
And
during the
expose
first half
all
during
of
the
their
big
shirts.
number. Oh my,
Please
that's
do not set
brilliant.
off the sprinklers.
I got it. I got a lighter. Just tell me when. Give me the signals.
I told you, Hamlet, I told you, Ham Sandwich, that we needed to do the blood sprinklers in Act 1. I told you. We argued about this for 3 days.
We argued
Blood
about
sprinkle
this
is bad,
for 3
honey.
days.
Remember, it makes the floor sticky, and then everybody's just like sitting there ruining their stuffs. Water's good though.
Yeah, it stains sometimes.
Just
If we did a
saying.
bubble party though, that could work.
But like the
foam party.
vampire blood rave, come on!
That's a you have to advertise thing, not a you surprise them thing.
Not
That way they can- they're not, like,
disagreeing.
surprised
I'm not
things prepared.
disagreeing.
Might
Listen,
cause
Romeo,
a stampede.
Honey, are you covered in beer? Like, here, 1 second. I got another square. And she just pulls out like a Romia shirt for you to slip into.
Thanks. I just kind of
Awesome.
put it on over. What? I wonder if there's like I'm sure they're the same size. It's fine.
Mr. BEETZ's dearest desire is to see you fail and regret having left his employ. So there's truly no use getting frazzled. All you need to do is put on a beautiful, beyond competent, perfect show, and that alone will be enough to show him you don't belong to him. Right?
I
Fine.
Right? All you need to do is nail it like you always do. You're perfect. Nail it like you always do, and he'll be seething in rage. And we'll look out for sabotage. You truly needn't worry.
Yes, the best revenge is a job well done. As
Thank
they
I mean, the
say.
best revenge is like a
Absolutely.
at least 6-inch stiletto stabbed in the side, but that's a close second.
That is a very close second. Yes, for me it's the brass knuckles, but yeah, first.
Well,
it's
I-
double
I can't get this outfit stained, so like, just look. But like, did you want to rile him up, Romia, or do you just want to let it go?
I'm going to be the bigger person
Fine.
now.
Just put your
For
phone away.
now.
But if you change your mind, these brass knuckles, I just polished them. They're ready to go.
They look fantastic. Did you use that paste that I gave you?
I did. It was great. Oh my god, I love it so much. Thank you.
You know, you just put like that spray on it. It prevents them from getting stained in the first place, right?
The stain is the fun part.
I feel like if we wanted to, we could even like patina them a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
do a
it's
little-
it's memories. You know.
But that's the way. Hold on, you're getting me. Don't.
We're over here like talking about like stuff, and Hammy's just getting annoyed off.
I am going. The show must go on.
No, must go on, dear. That's exactly it.
But also though, with the phrasing of with the phrasing of break a leg, is there a way to get underneath the stage? Because
Oh,
if
definitely.
there is, then okay, Trixie's going to check under the stage, make sure all the supports are still sturdy. You know, because that specific phrasing is a little off to me. You know?
Okay.
My security radar is going off there.
Hamlet's a theater kid among theater kids.
There's a trapdoor. Did you actually want me to set up the sprinklers? Because Queen, I will. Just give me the signal.
We can do the springs. We can definitely do the springs.
Cool.
Let's go.
Call
Signals,
it.
you just give me that double wink. We got you. Got you. I got that Zippo.
I like to think that the agreement to set up the sprinklers has happened when Hamlet has been distracted trying to get someone
Oh.
to the green room.
It was absolutely intended to be that way.
Yep.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
a surprise
yeah.
for you.
Just like just a sidebar.
Because he does not want that.
Sidebar. This is a
It'll
this is a
be
hush hush thing.
fine.
Be
I have
fine.
the world's only pair of non-slip platform boots on.
Yep.
Patent that shit. Patent it and sell.
There you go.
There's a
All
lot
right.
of goths that would kill for that.
Well, Trixie, Beatrix, you can make your way under the stage, and it does have a series of trapdoors that can come up in different positions. There's a big one with a lift system. Nobody's down here. It looks like anything that needed to be set up was set up already, but that could change at any moment. Would you like to stay down here under the stage, or begin making your rounds?
Because I'm sure my security team is already at their specific posts. I don't think I have any extra hands, most likely.
Nah.
And it's not like
I would
my duck,
actually like to
Tiffany.
join Trixie.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm also an enforcer.
Oh yeah,
and-
that's right.
And yeah, we're the enforcers. And Hamlet has an impeccable eye for detail.
There you go. Yeah, and I feel like Hamlet would, being a former theater kid, would know more about stage structure than Beatrix or Trixie would, because Trixie was just like a street fighter, so she don't know about the stage
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
I
let's
think-
bring Hammy.
So
Yeah, I think his familiarity with this and his somewhat over-precise nature will make him good at using a princess roll to see if literally the smallest thing is amiss down here.
well, I'm not going to make you roll for this. There is not anything amiss down here. Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Good.
But yes, you're the security team that you have. It is relatively small. You are an indie artist at an indie venue. You might have 4 people, and they're pretty much just covering, like, 3 of them covering, side entrance, front entrance, and one of them making their rounds around the group, or around the crowd. And then there's, of course, yourself, who I imagine is staying pretty close to the stage as security specifically for Romia and the Princess Theater. Now, Hamlet, this is your show that you choreographed. You are a dancer. Are you involved in the show? Are you going to be out on stage?
No, not for this one.
Okay.
I think actually that's a good question.
You made it sound like you did kind of want to be part of it.
I think I changed my
I
mind.
mean, you could just have like a little 5-minute choreo.
No, I think because he is triple threatening, which means I think this is a small enough troupe that he's the lead in this. He's the male lead in this one. He's playing
Yeah.
opposite Romia,
Excellent. Awesome.
All right.
but he's.
Oh, I don't know if I like the DM saying that.
They have to.
Excellent.
It's really funny that he's like that. He's so particular about everyone being in their place. When I think the director has to be like, okay, no, let me direct. Go to hair and makeup, like. He
All right.
has to kind of be wrangled a little bit because he's a control freak.
So, before we take a quick break, I want everyone to establish where they are just as the show is starting. So let's start with Romia, actually. How would you take the stage? Would you simply walk out from behind the curtain? Are you coming up under the stage from the lift? Are you descending from the ceiling on a rig? What are you
We
doing?
are trapdoor riser, like classic pop star.
Yeah.
Just with guitar in hand.
All right,
So.
there you go.
We're doing the T Swift Sabrina here.
Yeah. Do you have the pyrotechnics on the
Fireworks
side,
shooting up.
shooting up sparks?
Duh.
There you go.
Duh.
All right.
This isn't an amateur production.
Sure.
Hey, we do
Sure
the
it
best
is,
we
honey.
can with our small budget, and we're doing a great job.
Yeah. All
You're
right.
doing a great
Mr.
job.
Beats.
So, Beatrix, you can make sure that everything is safe down here and get Romia set up in that rig to rise her up onto the stage. Where are you going then, Beatrix?
I'm gonna go around to the front of the stage to keep an eye on the crowd and make sure, people in the front row aren't getting too rowdy, and just keeping a general eye on the immediate area around the stage.
They are certainly rowdy, but not too rowdy, especially because
Not dangerously
Trippy.
rowdy.
Especially because Trippy was able to make sure that imposter didn't make their way into a prime zone of agitation.
Yes, great job, Trippy.
Speaking of
That's why our
which,
names rhyme.
Trippy, where is our social media influencer?
Trippy is locking the fuck in. She is up top, in like the upper area where like all the people that are doing like the stage effect stuff is, making sure that the cameras are set up to get both angles really good for the recording for the stage show's DVD that's gonna be coming out. And then she's also like figuring out like, okay, where is the nearest spot to set off the sprinklers?
All right.
So
Yeah,
she's preparing for that as well.
I will say for your own preparations, in order to set the sprinklers off, well, you can either do it the smart way and find the manual release, or you could do it the trash way and simply climb on top of the rigging and try to get your lighter up by one of the smoke sensors.
So I'm gonna I'm debating whether Trippy is in the mental state to be that smart. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that she might have to trash this.
I
She's
figured
just
that would
not-
be more appropriate.
She's not in the mental space. She's been pre-gaming in every way possible.
Yep.
She's not being like, oh, there's a main switch.
Yeah. So right now it sounds like you are making sure all the tech is set up properly for a good show and a good recording, and then you
Yeah,
might make your way up to
Yeah.
a spot of
Trippy is definitely not in charge of like the lights and the stuff. She's more like, okay, who's doing the recording? Who's making sure that all the live streaming is up in the par? Who's making sure that we're checking all the social numbers? Like that's what she's doing.
Excellent. All right. Any last minute social posts you would like to get out? Any call to action, let's say?
Last things that she posts, she did sneak a photo of that letter from the guy, but Romia said she didn't want to ramp stuff up, but she does have it saved in drafts just in case. She does put up a couple social posts of Romia up in the chair getting all glammed out. One of them like dealing with the guys from before where she took the selfie. Romia's rollers or Romia's rascals shall not be stopped type of stuff. And then just a couple crowd shots. She's keeping it simple right now.
Are you
I think she will say don't let the Beat Boys start shit, but don't start it. I think she quotes a Disney film. I don't know how far old this would be. It's like, ladies don't start fights, but they definitely fucking finish them, I think is what she posts.
All right. There you go. Excellent.
Yes.
So that is making its way out in the social media space, hitting up all the hashtags and trendings and whatnot. And finally, Hamlet.
viral.
I imagine you are on the side of the stage with your dancers and the sets and whatnot, getting ready to go out. Anything you would like to do or set?
Hamlet is in the wings. He's not in the opening scene. That's Romeo's big entrance. His big introduction scene is afterward. So he is fussing. He's in the wings fussing. He's hurting dancers. He's occasionally adjusting his clothes. He's just looking at anything he can see for various micro inspections.
All right.
He sees like a white dog hair on one of the stagehands' black outfits and is like, no, you can't have that. Like,
Love
he
it.
once again has to be like physically grabbed by the director and put in his spot to wait.
All right. So, with that, all the lights in the venue go dark. The crowd lets out a quick cheer and then hushes to a suspenseful din. And then the sparklers on the stage go off. And we hear the whir of the engine underneath the stage just beginning to move up as we fade to black. And we're going to take a quick break. we're back. So, to set the stage once again, actually setting the stage, we will
Literally.
in from black. And actually, you know what? We're not even fading in from black. It is simply a black screen. We hear before we see the low din of the crowd. Whispers, quieter cheers, talking back and forth, the clinking of glass bottles, the clip of beer cans being opened, the shuffling of feet. And then we see the sparklers go off on stage. These large plumes of silver and gold sparks raining up from the center of the stage. Romia, rising up from beneath, paint us a picture of your intro.
So the first swell of music with the guitar she's got, and she first it's the blonde and pink hair lit up with the spotlight, and then we get more of her costume, which is just gaudy pink and gold, like pastel goth kind of thing. And
Love
she's
it.
got these big fuck you boots on, and as soon as she steps onto the stage, she just does like a onto the guitar and goes into the overture for the first act of the rock opera.
Okay. Would you and/or Hamlet like to describe what that first act is, both music and choreography?
We did not talk about what this show is even about.
No, we did not. We're doing it
I
live.
heard it was. I thought it was
It's not-
my
we
Evanescence
did
style.
not.
It's just a geologist struggling to identify rocks. Rock opera.
There you go.
No, this is the story of
It's a retelling of Sleeping Beauty.
I love that for us. I
There we
love
go.
that for us.
Opera
Fairy
retelling
tale
of Sleeping
retellings.
Beauty.
Quite unfortunately, they never go out of style.
Is Sugar Beets the evil witch or whatever?
The
I-
Maleficent.
The dragon,
Is-
yeah.
They get Sleeping Beauty to take a
Definitely.
bite of a sugar beet.
I think Hamlet talked her down from literally just making it sugar beets.
Hamlet's no fun.
Hamlet is profoundly no fun. This
It's
is-
too on the nose.
He doesn't believe in fun. No, it is entirely too on the nose, but there is just like a very aggressively candy themed evil witch who
There we
calls
go.
everyone sugar.
Love it.
And I think I think Romia fans will know what that's about.
All right.
And but instead of the baby being born and the curse being visited upon the baby, like Romia is Romia is cursed as a cool rat adult, I think, in the first act. We don't have time for her to be a baby. We don't have time for that.
Oh, no.
Also, working with
Who has-
babies on a live show is just an absolute nightmare. So we just
Absolutely
decided
not. You
we're
couldn't
not doing
make
kiddos.
me.
Yep.
Is this like a modern
No.
city retelling of it kind of deal?
It's Romia's rebirth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. It's the whole concept is I've been asleep, and this is my awakening as the retelling.
Oh, so it's like a sequel retelling.
Yeah.
And
It's
maybe
the fairy tale got it wrong.
Finally waking
Can
up
I-
from
can I
your
pick-
corporate hibernation.
Well, can I pitch that in this, like the evil witch was Romia's ex in this, and just like
I can dig that.
shitty toxic ex
Mm-hmm.
who was like keeping her under
Is-
control, like really
Now I need to know,
controlling.
because Hamlet's in the show. Is Hamlet playing love interest or Hamlet playing Axe?
No, Hamlet's not playing. Well, he could play an ex if that's how we're. I think we're doing love interest.
Okay.
I think we're doing love interest, and
There's an
Hamlet's
absolute banger
character-
cover of Once Upon a Dream with ripping guitars and a cool bass line.
That would be really cool.
Hamlet's character is, contrary to his actual personality, very like easygoing and not very controlling at all. And so in this, Romia meets somebody who's not going to keep her locked in a cursed tower and put her to in magical sleep, but the evil witch isn't over her and is making evil plans in the first act, I think.
Okay.
I think that's sound good? Sound good, Shiv?
Awesome.
Perfect.
So,
Nailed it.
if I recall
Well
correctly,
done.
Hamlet, you said you were not coming in for the sort of prologue first stage performance to give Romia her big intro. So,
Yeah.
Romia, I don't know how ingrained you are in the music sphere. Do you have a particular sound or flavor or visual you would like to portray in this first opening act?
The overture is very much rock. That's what it's going to evolve into. But after the overture, the guitar gets handed off stage, and there's a quick change, and she's pop star. And so the first 3 songs are like very poppy, and as the act 1 goes on, they get more and more rock and roll. By the end of it, as she puts on costume pieces of act 1, she comes out as a punk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I imagine it is that transition from pop to punk when things really kick off, and that's when the big actual choreographed Hamlet's introduction would happen.
Yeah. At least, like, I think in the second act, we've got the really, like, the showstopper number is You Don't Have to Be Her Anymore. And it is a duet. But
A punk rock duet.
it is. It's
Love that.
very, like, Hamlet's part is like, you don't have to be that person anymore. You could be whoever you want to be. You're free now. And maybe the other part is just like, no, I'm choosing who I am now. Or even I don't have to be hers anymore. Like, is adding that little bit there, just showing like I don't belong to my ex anymore. It's beautiful, but that's the second act. I think
I'm gonna cut you off
Because-
there, actually,
yeah.
because as this punk rock duet, You Don't Have to Be Her Anymore, comes to its crescendo, the speakers go to static.
On the radio, Trippy, what's happening?
Girl, I don't know. I see wires.
On my way.
Ask tech.
I'm going up to the tech booth to see what's going on.
Okay, you rush up to the tech.
I'm assuming
booth.
tech booth is on the top floor, right?
I imagine there's like a foreman's office. This was an old like industrial manufacturing sort of warehouse, so I imagine there's like a foreman's office up on like a balcony or so, and that's where the tech is with all the lights.
Alright, I'm
and
gonna-
cameras. Yeah.
Boot, scoot, and boogie down that way too, since something's going wrong.
Okay.
Did I get a signal to set off the light, the sprinklers, by the way, or is that still waiting?
I think you can see her considering it when the sound goes to static.
Okay,
she's
so this-
waiting.
the-
She's waiting.
She's waiting.
So not quite.
So yeah, I'm
yet,
gonna boot,
but-
scoot, boogie over to the tech booth when I get that like radio check in.
Okay. So is it Trixie or Trippy go into the tech booth, or both?
I
Yes.
think we're both going. I'm just heading there, and
Mhm.
I'm already at the top.
Okay. Or Rayne, Trippy, would you be making your way up to the rigging to prep for setting the sprinklers off if you need to?
I think she was going to, and then she heard the thing, and that's more pressing because her job is making sure the show goes, not making the effects go. Like, she was going to do the effects because it was being funny if the show ran fine, but something's going wrong with the show. She needs to fix that ASAP.
Okay.
Priorities.
All right.
Priorities.
So
you can't put sprinkles on the ice cream if there's no ice cream.
sure. All right. So you can both make your way over to the tech office up on the balcony. You get up there and there's a whole bunch of technicians like scurrying around, pressing all kinds of buttons. You see multiple monitors. People have OBS up in the corner there. They're trying to get all the cameras and microphones and Craig to work. There's gremlins everywhere. Nothing's working correct, and the production has now fully bled into the show. But I suppose the first thing you could do, this would be a princess roll to try to figure out, have the know-how and technical acumen to help this group of technicians figure out what the problem is, unless one or both of you have a different idea.
Trippy is just going to try to go into solving the issue mode. Do you have something you'd prefer doing, Trixie?
I mean, other than percussive maintenance, that's all it's like smack it, like it's not working.
Okay, Trippy, if you could teach yourself how to use GIMP and green screen, you can do this. Focus. Let's go. She's just gonna try to lock in. Is Trixie helping by like percussive maintenancing the thing, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know if percussive maintenance is enough to give you an extra die, though.
Alright.
Is there anything else
well-
that Trixie would be doing productively, either here or elsewhere?
I guess I'd be communicating with my security team, making sure there's not someone going around cutting wires or something, trying to sabotage the show,
Okay. They'll start spreading out a little bit more, see if they can figure things out. Rayne, Trippy, go ahead and roll me that princess check.
Alright, we're rolling separate princess checks. Let's go. Nope, that's bad.
Oh.
Okay.
I rolled a 6,
Oof.
which is bad.
Yep, that is not below a 4.
That is not below a
So-
4.
You are stuck
Oh, what
here.
about your trash friend token with well, it's a cat, I don't know.
I don't know if he'd be able to help in this scenario. That's GM Fiat.
Let's keep that in reserve for a bit, because I don't know
Gotcha.
if this is crucial right now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
So, unfortunately, Trippy, you are stuck in this tech booth for a bit. The problem is twofold, really. The techs here are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. They're freaking out, as any production does when things go wrong and gremlins storm the tech in hordes. They're trying to get everything clamped down, and you're trying to help, but you sense that maybe you might just be getting in the way. You don't really have a solid grasp of the tech. You're more into social media and that much more personal tech sphere, rather than the whole makeup of an entire stage production. But you're trying to help, and they're trying to be considerate to your generosity here in helping this. But for now, you're all kind of stumped. Until
Try turning it off and on again.
everything goes black. No, that doesn't seem to fix it. And then you realize there is actually a cable, like a big, thick, like big speaker cable somewhere.
HDMI cable thing.
Yeah, running off actually outside of the tech booth. But I'm gonna put a pin in that there. Arlene, Beatrix,
Yes.
you had your group begin fanning out, trying to find things. Was there anything more to that? I forget.
Just looking for anyone sabotaging, like cutting wires and things like that, or like pulling plugs,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a trash roll.
Oh, yay! Okay. Just one die. Okay.
Yeah, this is more lurking around looking for sabotage.
You got this.
That's a 5.
Hell yeah.
All right. That is definitely over your 2. So you
Love being
do
trashy.
you do see now that actually there was more than just that one woman in the crowd with a Princess Theater shirt over their Sugar Beets shirt. And you can see now that the static has overtaken the speakers and the lights have started to flicker and dance across the stage in a chaotic fashion. There are a number of people, a not insignificant number of people, who are ripping their shirts off, actively ripping the Princess Theater shirt off of them with a big, bright Sugar Beets logo, Sugar Beets or Beets Boys shirt underneath, and they are starting to storm the stage.
I'm gonna direct my security team, as small as they are, to try and blockade as best as they can.
I will say your security team is doing everything they can, fending off more Beets Boys commotion around the exits.
Right.
This is you, Beatrix. You need to shine
Just
now.
me. Oh!
Can I
Oh, sorry.
assist?
This is all happening while you're trying to deal with the tech side of
Gotcha,
things.
gotcha.
Okay.
This was a
okay.
coordinated action.
Damn.
Oh man, should I just start swinging? I mean,
Ladies
if
don't
they're,
start fights, but they
you know
do
what?
finish them.
If they're heading towards Romia, who it is my job to protect, I'm gonna start swinging.
Okay, so you just want
Actually,
to.
no, because hold on. I'm clearly outnumbered here, right?
Oh, definitely.
Obviously.
I mean, it's
Okay,
it's you
so-
versus a bunch of groupies. I mean, you're
Yeah.
a trained security personnel, and these guys are half drunk, pop groupies. So you're outnumbered,
Mhm.
but you're not outskilled.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm gonna start trying to corral them, push them back.
Okay.
You know,
Full cyberpunk detention mode. Punch first,
Yes.
ask questions later.
yeah, because I mean, I'm not here to come up with plans. I'm here to protect
Yep.
and stop threats. So,
If it's wearing a beat, put them down.
yep, that's it. And
All
then
right.
The
Tiffany, my
beat.
duck, is also going to be helping by herring and stuff. Not that she gets a role, but for
Okay.
flavor. She's out there flapping her wings, biting people.
Yeah. So while all of this is going on, out in the crowd, up in the tech booth, Romia, Hamlet, the lights have gone dark. Any sort of pyrotechnics you had are now off, and there is simply static. What are the two of you doing on stage in the middle of your climactic, big scene?
I think Romia, out of her big 80s goth hair that she has for the show, just pulls the shiv out. It's just tucked in there, and she's ready. She's like, she looks around and is just like, okay, I'm literally gonna shank the first person who tries to come at me. She's a little on edge.
All right, you're bracing yourself.
He
You're getting
seems a
ready.
little on edge.
Hamlet.
The show must go on. Is Hamlet's radio working?
Yes. Yeah.
You can probably grab the mic if you need it.
I mean, the mic,
Yeah,
any
no.
production side of thing is just static, but you have personal
Oh,
communications
right.
with your team. Yeah.
Got the
Okay.
earbuds in.
Because the show must go on. I think I'm going to be just like cue Jeanette, have her kidnap Romia early. Because if the lights are going crazy on the stage and everything suddenly went black, it could reasonably be that the evil witch has shown up.
Okay.
Nice.
I will throw it to the two of you, whether this is properly coordinated and Romia knows what you're doing, or if it's not properly coordinated and Romia is hyped up to shank the first person who comes at her, and you're telling a stagehand to go kidnap her.
I'm not, sorry, I'm cueing the actress who plays the evil witch.
Right. Yeah, but is this
To
coordinated?
come on stage.
Yeah.
And I think I'm doing this in earshot of Romia.
Okay. All right. There were two choices, and you picked the not fun one.
Hamlet is no fun.
That's right. Hamlet
The
is
man
no fun.
hates fun.
That's gonna
Hamlet
be
fun.
that's gonna be one of Trippy's hashtags by the end of this. Hamlet's no fun.
Hamlet's no fun.
No
All
fun
right.
ham
Business.
sandwich.
All right, you trash princesses.
Well,
You
you're
are
getting abducted.
Yeah, you are scurrying to maintain this show. There is static over the speakers. There is commotion in the crowd that Beatrix is trying to quell down. Trippy is trying
Yeah.
to get the tech organized and settled. Hamlet has called an audible and just said, "Hey, move the act forward, kidnap the star of the show."
Give me some pyrotechnics.
And that is when you hear the pyrotechnics do not go off, but the static stops abruptly. Nothing now cuts on, and then you hear,
Drop that beat.
and descending down from the stage in a spotlight that has in the center the Sugar Beets logo, you
Oh
see
my god.
your replacement, the next up-and-coming superstar of the pop world, Constance, descending on wires, large stained glass wings unfurl from behind her back. She has this almost Disney princess mermaid scale crop top and skirt on as she descends down, microphone in hand, singing at the top of her lungs up into the sky. One of your original songs, Romia, because you don't own them
Yep, 'cause
anymore.
I lost my masters.
Sugar Beets
Yeah.
owns your masters, and they are playing them now, interrupting your show. Constance here. You see Constance descending on wires.
You know, I want to hate her, but this is just great. That's like
I
perfectly done.
I'm not a hater, and I do.
I want let the record show canon Romia in every game she would be in would also be Constance in this moment. That is
Being
the drama
petty.
queen that Romia was.
Oh god, that's
Oh
such
my-
a Disney outfit too.
The
Like that's a
outfit is-
Disney outfit.
I do love this. Out of character, I love this, but in character,
I
I'm like,
love
"Oh,
her.
If I could cut those wires."
I don't want to not be a girl's girl, but this is Trash Princess.
Yep.
Romia, shiv in hand, javelins it.
Just chucks it.
Okay.
Trying to cut the wire.
Cut the wire.
So,
She's
Constance.
going for a wire or microphone.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Microphone is better call.
Constance descends on wires. The song actually starts out in your voice because Sugar Beets owns it, and then it auto-tunes and stutters and transitions into Constance singing your goddamn songs, Romia. Descends down on those wires, coming down from the rafters, staged in this Sugar Beets pink and black lighting. And you huck your little shiv. You're going for the microphone, trying to slap
going
it out
for
of
the
her hand.
microphone.
All right, that is a trash roll. You're fighting now.
That is a 6.
Okay, that is certainly above your 3. You know what? I'm gonna give you another die because you're punk, and throwing a makeshift shiv at a microphone is definitely punk.
It's a 3.
You goddamn trash princess. All right, all right.
I was built for this.
You're leading show with show. Awesome. So this is a full success. You got the regular success and your trash princess success. So you succeed this hands down, but you can add to the flair with this trash token, introducing something into the scene, or you can simply bank it for your trash friend.
So Romia goes back for the shiv javelin, the shivelin, and just she makes a Xena war cry, and as she's going through the follow through, Fluffy runs onto stage, up her back, up her arm, and just all 4 paws of claws onto this bitch's face.
All right. Yeah, I think that is when the pyrotechnics go off around the stage, backlighting this commotion as both a makeshift shiv and what is Fluffy again? Remind me.
Fluffy is a hairless
A
cat.
hairless cat. Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
a
Oh,
nude-
perfect.
A nude cat.
Following
Yes.
this what, like filed down comb or something?
It's a teasing comb that's
Yeah.
been filed down.
Yep. So following this filed down teasing comb, there is a hairless cat jumping up to meet this stained glass angelic pop star figure as bright lights and sparklers go off in the background. The shiv actually does hit her hand and knock the microphone out of her hand as Fluffy the cat digs into her outfit, scratching it up, pulling it down. She's having a full-on wardrobe malfunction. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop the music because, like all pop stars, she's lip-syncing.
I would
Of
absolutely
course she
love
is.
to spend my token.
To do what?
I'd love for Romeo to bring me that microphone.
Okay, or your Raven, Romeo. Yeah, Romeo
Romeo.
can bring you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not confusing
Romeo,
at all.
my Raven.
Right,
No, it's
we got
not.
Trippy and Trixie, and then we got Romia and Romeo.
I would love for my adorable Raven friend to steal me that microphone, please.
Excellent, and seamlessly this happens. The filed down comb hits her hand. There's a minuscule splatter of blood that rains down on the crowd below as the microphone tumbles out of her hand. And as if it was perfectly coordinated, Romeo, this stark black raven, swoops down from the Raptors, grabs that microphone in their talons, and flies it over to Hamlet. Where's that going?
So, key change. It's time for a key change.
All right.
You don't have to be her anymore. Slightly modified as a counter melody to Romia's song, because you had better believe I know her entire catalog.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And so, like, her song is still playing. Now there is a counter melody about no longer being her.
All right.
That is beautiful.
And that is exactly when Trippy, you are able, or whether it's you or whether it's the tech crew despite of you, you are able to get the tech side of things working, and now it is a full-on battle of the bands, with Constance transitioning from one of Romia's originals into one of her own pop hits, just as loud as the speakers that Romia uses. This is a full-on battle of the bands. Lead female singer against lead female singer. What's going on? Yeah, Trippy, what are you doing here?
Trippy's first thought is like, oh hell nah! Not ruining my thing. She's starting a full hashtag war. Romia's rascals, don't let the beat drop. Sending out, unleashing the fans. Just kick those boys out. She's like starting a whole hashtag thing, doing that, and then she's like, you know what? Screw it. And then she's gonna just scramble up on top of those things from earlier where she was looking to light the thing. She's like, I'm gonna take out those fucking wires. So she's like maniacally gobbling laughing as she crawls her way to where the wires are. And then with her cat's help, she's going to try to disconnect the wires to make her just fucking drop.
Okay.
In the most...
All right.
And then she's going to say, watch hashtag angel fall.
Okay. So that sounds like you're spending your trash friend.
I'm spending my
to make it
token,
work.
yeah.
All
I
right.
need that to succeed.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll let that roll into a roll if you would like to take it. Is there a specific call to action you are doing with your live tweeting sort of thing?
So there's a bunch of different tweets, skeets, whatever we're gonna call them. She's basically like, Romia's rascals, take out the trash, drop that beat. But basically asking the fans to like escort and assist security on removing the trouble. And then she's also gonna be dropping like nothing beats the original, also making fun of the Beat Boys insignia.
There you go.
And then something akin to like you can only repeat the same old beats for so long, and then just drop Romia's upcoming album early with her like currently throwing a dagger at the guy, because she pulled out the camera and started recording as soon as she saw that shit happening.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
she just made an auto gif of her tossing her shiv, knocking out a microphone, and then live drops her next album. So it just ramped the hype. So now she's
Also,
just
a
gobble
very
laughing.
unflattering photo of Constance being attacked by a naked cat.
Right, yeah.
That's the most
She might
unflattering
be
way
attacked
to
by
die.
another cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you are trying to rile up not just the audience out in the world, but also the audience here. Right?
Yeah, we're using the fan tag, everything.
There you go.
Like, it's that thing with like you're live streaming and you activate a tag, she's dropping all of it.
All right. So we will get to your trash friend Diogenes shortly, but let's have you roll me a princess roll to see how well you can rile up this crowd and get this to be a proper battle of the bands. Fandom versus fandom.
So I have to ask, because I'm a celebrity and I'm using my phone, does this get 2 extra dice? Because it's an appropriate tool.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Alright, so that's a 4 and a 2, so I do hit my number, but it's
Okay.
not.
Goddamn trash princess. What would you like to do with this?
I'd like to ask a question. I'm going to ask some questions since we've not used the ask the question option yet.
Go for it.
Yep.
Is that jackass ex-CEO boss of hers here right now?
No.
Of course, he's a wuss. He wouldn't be here right now.
He's up in this tower. He's not gonna schlep his way down here.
Okay. So that's question number 1. Do we have any other questions I should ask before I start manipulating all these questions or monopolizing all these questions, guys?
I'll let you pool one question.
Because the other question I was going to ask is there another trap waiting in the wing? But I want to see if anybody else has a better question before I ask that.
No, I like knowing
No, I
what's
like
going
questions.
on.
Right. Do I see another trap waiting in the wings as I'm climbing across this pole that I can alert them and ready them to? Or trap or some other thing that would embarrass us, I should say.
So, you know, the big event has happened, Constance descending down. That doesn't seem to be going well for her. But there is now a much larger group of BEETZ boys that are infiltrating the crowd and starting to storm the stage. There were a few of them in the crowd originally, and you suspect that number secretly grew larger and larger as more people pushed their way in under disguise. But you do hear the din of motorcycles outside now that all of the tech seems to have gone completely haywire. And you know that there are more BEETZ boys that are ready to flood their way in here for a full fandom versus fandom, pop star versus punk star battle of the bands.
So it looks like my call to action at least worked, and the people that are in here are able to get things going.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to do that thing where you put a phone to your crook of your arm. It's like, Trixie, pick up! Trixie, pick up! Do you pick up?
Trixie will pick up. If she
Girls,
has a
they're
phone
coming
with
from
me.
the outside! Get security outside, girl! They're coming! I can hear the motorcycles.
Okay, thanks for the heads up, Trippy. I'll head out.
I'm up in the rafters. I'm gonna do something. Watch me.
Oh my god, don't hurt yourself or...
And then
Our
if
crew.
she looks up, she'll just see me maniacally crawling across the rafters.
Oh,
I will-
God, I hope this turns out well.
I will also give you one more thing with your goddamn trash princess roll. You do notice that with all of this commotion, a number of the paparazzi that was outside, more than just those who had the few press passes to get in here, are now actively pushing their way in with the BEETZ boys. Whether they are with them or simply with them is a different story, but you see a lot of cameras, a lot of flashes, a lot of cell phones beginning to make their way into the crowd to properly document this chaos.
I'm hoping that the cameras I had set up prior are still running.
Yes. Once all of this happens, all of the tech on both sides comes back.
Gotcha.
And it is there that we continue following Constance down on the wire. She's got a cat crawling on her. Her sequined crop top is coming off. And then we zoom in on one of those cameras, one of the cameras that was picking up behind the scenes features from backstage, turns and zooms up into the rafters where we see who is it again? Diogenes.
Diogenes, yeah.
a mangy Maine Coon, this big, fluffy cat, making its way along the scaffolding above the show, gets up there and just starts chewing on the wires. One goes, and Constance very quickly dips and is like hanging from one side. One of her legs kicking out, trying to stabilize herself. Her wardrobe's all of a mess. Yes.
I would love to catch this diva, please.
Catch the diva.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like, how high is she from the
I would love to
stage?
catch this diva, please.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
In an extremely dashing fashion.
Well, of course.
We want her to fall, though. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Or is it more embarrassing to be rescued by your competition? So what is that? How are you doing this?
Nobody's dying at my...
Yeah.
I am a dancer. You think I can't catch a falling lady?
You're gonna leap off the stage with your long toned
Well, she's
legs.
above the stage,
Like
isn't
princess style catch.
she? She's above the stage, isn't she? You said?
She's above the pit just in front of the stage at this point.
Okay, yeah. In which case, I am going to make a jump for it.
Okay.
Press
And
her.
I'm also going to... I imagine my costume has a cape.
Sure.
So my goal is to grab her, get a cape around her to prevent, everybody seeing her breasts, and
Yep.
She's got sugar beet
I'm going to
pasties
come-
on.
Oh, good God,
I'm going to
no.
come to the fucking rescue. I'm going to come to the fucking
She
rescue.
was prepared.
I'm going to be her knight in shining armor,
Okay.
and that is going to be one positive piece of press this show is going to get. And I think she might understand maybe her employer sucks ass, and that's why Romeo left.
All right.
I don't know. I would like to get an extra die for being an enforcer because I am being athletic and strong
Yep.
and powerful.
I was just gonna give it to you. Roll me those 2 dice.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Both of those dice are lower than my number, and I am a princess doing a dancer.
Yes. So paint me a picture of this well choreographed yet improved dancer's leap off the stage to rescue the fallen Constance.
I think the snap of the first wire, immediately you see his hyper alert because he's freaking out. Just immediately sees what's happening and just backs up a good 6 feet, takes a running jump off the edge of the stage, and grabs the cape and does that move where you grab somebody and then roll around them
All right.
very gallantly.
So let me ask the
And-
follow-up question. Would you prefer to be
Yeah.
caught, like crowd surfing style by the crowd, or would you rather them part and allow you to, heroically land?
I would love for them to part.
All right.
I would love for them to part, and I would love for it to be just the two of us. And who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Not
Okay.
me.
So,
There, now I can be.
leaping off of the stage, we see in silhouette as the bright, stage lights come on once again, the long-toned live form of Hamlet leaping off of the stage. You see the curves of Hamlet's legs in those black, tight dancer's leggings. Thin shoes, probably a tight shirt with a cape. Full silhouette of a dashing figure leap up, grab this stained glass Disney princess of a pop star off of her rigging, which at that point snaps, and you land down amongst the crowd who quickly parts around you. You have the Beat Boys on one side, you have the Romia Rascals on the other, and you have Constance now disheveled and a bit overwhelmed in your arms in a bit of a dancer's dip.
Ooh.
What is Romia doing to kick off what at least has been presented as a battle of the bands, no matter how badly it has gone for the other side.
Stage is all yours.
I think she's going to rip back the spotlight now that she has taken out her competition and let Hamlet have his moment. He's wanted to do that. We were gonna choreograph something like that in there. He has been
I
dying
got
for
to
it.
do it.
You know what? He got what he wanted. I'll get what I want. And Romia is going to sing the title album, or the album title song for her new album. So I guess that's a princess role.
Yeah, alright.
Try to keep up. It's a battle of the bands, and she wants to make everyone think that this is all going according to plan.
Yeah, this is your like signature breakout comeback song, right? This is punk, 100%. So I'm gonna give you that second die for your punk style. And I'll tell you what, if you can give me a compelling title to that breakout song, I'll give you another die.
Do I want to steal a Lamborghini Girls song? There's a great Lamborghini Girls song that I have on Romia's playlist. You may have to beat me out, but I am going to steal this song because it's Romia being, this is my time, I'm stealing the stage. It is a song called Cuntology 101. You can bleep me out on that.
Love it. Alright. Take your 3 dice, you got
Very
it.
punk rock.
It's a great song, I'll share it in chat. They feature Peaches on it if you know Peaches. Okay, I can't remember. Am I going high or low for doing Princess?
You're going
We're
low.
going low.
Yeah, you have to roll under.
I rolled a Trash Princess, and I rolled a 1. The third one I got a 6, though. But
Okay, you goddamn trash princess. How would you like to use that trash princess success? Do you want to introduce something, ask questions, or bank it for Fluffy?
I am going to... I'm going to introduce that Romia starts to sing, and somebody tosses her the guitar from off stage. So now she is armed with a guitar, which I'm just going to say, since it's like flames, it's sharp, so this is now just her larger shiv for if we get into another scuffle.
It's a full-on, like, axe guitar. Like, with an actual axe blade.
Yes,
Yeah.
Just a little Marceline action.
Yeah. Alright.
that would be
I
so
can't
cool.
stay mad at her. I can't stay mad at her.
Okay.
She knows one thing, it's showmanship.
Absolutely.
I know.
Abso-fucking-lutely. So, because we are coming up at the end of our time and the climax of our show, let me ask, did I get everybody a fun climactic moment? Does anyone have anything else they'd like to
I think
do?
the only one missing was possibly Arlene, but that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beatrix, what are you doing?
Well, let's see. I'm still trying to push back the crowd. Let me think of something cool I can do. Because you said there's motorcycles along the outside. What can I do that's super cool and climactic?
I'll say with Hamlet and Constance landing in the center of this crowd, your eye for the showmanship that you're used to, and your security knowledge of you have to know your competitors, Sugar Beats and the Beats Boys, and just assessing the situation, you know that this battle is about to fully kick off. Like, maybe not mosh pit style because it's pop versus punk, but those two sides are gonna storm each other and come to a head. If there's anything you would do there, or anything you would do outside, or up in the rafters, or backstage, there's plenty of commotion.
I mean, I'm very trashy.
Yes, you are.
God. I'm trying to think of something violent to do. Actually, yeah, I think I might. Trippy tried and wasn't able to make it, so I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to start the sprinklers. Just for funsies.
Okay. All right. How would you like to do that? Are you like parkouring up to the rafters? Are you
Yes.
rushing or okay? All right. Love it.
And then I'm going to use my my brass knuckles to create some sparks to start the That's off
All
the
right.
sprinklers.
Yeah. Okay. This is parkouring up and starting a fake fire is definitely trash. So go ahead and and your simple weapon you took was those brass knuckles, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you trying to set something off with your sparks. Yeah, I'll give you the 2 dice for that. Yeah.
Oh, I got a 2 and a 3.
All right.
So
you
that is
goddamn trash princess.
Yeah.
That's 2 success, one of which
Yep,
is your
and-
number.
Yes,
So
it is.
same question, big moment. What would you like to? I'm gonna say we're coming up at the end. You don't need to bank your token. What would
Yeah.
you like to introduce to the scene?
I would like to introduce. Okay, Battle of the Bands, literally now.
Full Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Feel free to throw in pyrotechnics or like holograms or get weird with it.
You know, we did mention bubbles. I want
The bubble
bubbles.
thing from before?
The foam party thing. to
The
happen.
foam
That'd be
party.
awesome. But so that way, while everyone's fighting, they're also slipping and sliding all over the place.
Or-
Just to cause extra.
Or you could just immediately use your trash token, let's say, and have
Yeah.
have Tiffany do something.
Oh god. Oh, what could Tiffany do? She's a duck.
I have an idea if you're open to pitches.
I am open to pitches. Yes.
Steal a motorbike and drive it through the crowd, braining people with like a pipe or something.
That's pretty
That would
cool.
be pretty
Yeah.
trashy.
Yeah.
That would be very trashy. I would totally do that. Yes. It's like I'm
All
like
right.
thinking of numbers wise, trying to even the odds for move
Yeah.
the odds to our favor.
So
Jack introduced
That would work.
motorcycles.
yeah. So I think
Cause problems.
I
Yeah.
think what we see here, you were where was Beatrix? You were up top, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you were up top. So I think what we see is Beatrix full on vault over a railing, full 3-point hero land on the venue floor below as Tiffany, your duck, glides down from those rafters, flapping their large wings, making their way, parting the crowd, quacking into the night air, flapping their wings as like a full-on mother swan, just causing more mayhem in the front of this crowd, pushing people back as you sprint forward to the front door. You and Tiffany burst out from the crowd, and I think we just see Beatrix full-on jump and like superhero punch one of the motorcycle guys off of their bike.
Clothesline him. Just
Yep. Hop on yourself, rev the engines, swing it to the side, and blitz your way on into the venue. Do a quick circle around Hamlet and Constance in the center.
nice.
Yeah.
We are pretty much at time here, and I think you guys have overwhelmingly came out above and beyond Sugar Beets and Constance, completely ruining the introduction to her upstage event. Is there anything else the group of you would like to do? What does this battle of the bands actually look like? Sugar Beets was trying to humiliate you with your own song, Romia, upstage you in your own comeback tour, dismantle the choreography, Hamlet, that you put together, make their way past and sabotage all of the efforts that Beatrix has made, and Trippy controlling that crowd, seeing that there are Beat Boys and Romia Rascals inside, outside, on social media. There is a full hashtag war going on right now. The group of you, feel free to jump in, paint us a picture out.
We should definitely control the narrative. That way, we make it seem like Sugar Beets is the one that got embarrassed here, not us. That's the
Well,
first
that's
thing we
what's
should
happening.
definitely do. Yeah.
yeah.
I was
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Romia's new album just dropped with a huge acclaim as she takes out her new replacement rival, dropping literally from the rafters, embarrassingly. Fresh song done, live streamed, and we tunk out their punk ass bitch boys. Like, we're the winners in this.
Romia is going to also paint the narrative that Sugar Beets is nothing without her, that they just had to give her songs to someone else, the songs that she wrote.
oh shoot.
They literally tried to repeat the success because that's all they had.
Nobody likes a remake.
And worst part of that is this bitch is lip syncing your stuff.
She's
Yep.
lip syncing.
And
it
It's
was
not even
caught,
her
too.
voice.
Her mic's not even on. How embarrassing.
Could never be. Embarrassing for you.
Their stock prices drop the next day.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely tanking the stock prices.
So,
Yeah.
Hamlet, how would
Yeah.
you like to transition from your rescue and spotlight reverse dip of Constance into transitioning back to full control of your show, your rock opera? What does that look like?
Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, Jack. I don't think I can. I think that this has gone too Romia, and I'm going to leave her to do her shit, which she does so well. And I have my own thing I'm doing, which is to say, I'm escorting Constance to the green room. I'm going to get her a coffee. I'm going to see if she's all right.
Okay.
So I am removing her from the scene.
Maybe she can join our group instead.
Yeah, like the implication is like your employer should not have put you up to this. It's fucked up that your employer wanted you to do like that. Your employer told you to do this. Are you okay? Like,
So I suppose we see
away from the paparazzi. Like,
yeah, I suppose we see a real quick montage. Romia's got this shit. You're confident
Yeah.
in her work. Your dancers, as chaotic as they were before the show, they got this too. You drilled in that choreography. You got them down. The stage hands are moving props left and right. Your
Yeah.
actors, they know what to do. You're solid.
and the show
You
is
don't even need to worry about it anymore.
the
Your
show's
job.
derailed. It's not coming back.
Right, right. But I think your job, as the Goth enforcer you are, very different from the Ditzy enforcer we have with Beatrix here. You are a protector, and that is more than just muscles. That is mind as well. You escort
And
this
heart.
poor woman
Emotional.
who was set up by Sugar Beets in a situation that they clearly didn't have control over. And I suppose we can see you take her back to the green room, comforting her.
Get a blanket around
Setting her
her,
straight.
give her a coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give her
All
talking
right.
too.
Yeah.
love it.
Okay.
So, Romia, the reins have been fully passed over onto you. You are in charge of this show now. Of course, the dancers, the sets, they're doing their own things, unless you try to get them to improvise. What's the conclusion of this show?
The conclusion of this show is the princess coming out in like full punk gear, like we said. She starts getting there by the end of Act 1. At the end of Act 2, it is full punk. And while this is a theater production, she had one stipulation from Hamlet that he begrudgingly agreed to,
Yep.
where before the final song, Romia initiates a mosh pit.
Yes.
She had to have a mosh pit.
I had to have
She
a
had to
mosh
have a
pit.
mosh
So
pit.
the final song, she tells everyone to disrespect their surroundings.
Disrespect the surroundings.
It goes.
I wanted them to be respectful, but I'm not there.
You pass the torch, and so she's gonna get exactly what she wants. And so the chairs, it's an old building that wasn't a theater, so the chairs are all not nailed to the floor, and so it is just chairs flying everywhere, beer flying everywhere, people getting yeeted. There's a couple of people who get tossed on stage with her. She fights them. It is chaos in the best, most camaraderie way.
Love it.
Since
Love it.
I stole a motorcycle, can I also just do a couple wheelies along on the stage?
Oh,
of course.
Zigzagging around.
And
Yes.
You get high-fived.
Yes.
excellent. I'm gonna hold on to that for just a moment because the show is shining right now, but the show only shines as bright as its media presence. Trippy,
Yes.
how are you blowing up the scene at the end of the night?
Honey, you already know. I had this shit rigged beforehand. Streamers, liquor bottles, those little tiny little nips, they're all coming out. They're dropping in the stage. There's t-shirt cannons firing off. We got this. They are going home, liquored up, dressed up, and ready to listen.
All right.
Merch
Do you have
everywhere.
Do you have an end of night victory proclamation hashtag for us?
Hashtag Angel Fall Romia Rises.
Ooh.
Boom. Beat has been
Yes.
dropped. All right. Now, I think the only appropriate exit to this show, with all the commotion, the mosh pit, and the motorcycle. Beatrix, Romia. How does Romia feel about hopping on the back of that bike and just tearing straight off out of the venue?
Fucking just she hops on and just double birds on the way out.
Appropriate.
The
Yes,
last bit of
not to do the
pyrotechnics
dance.
flare behind you as Beatrix at the helm of this. How do you take Romia out? She's flipping the bird, pyrotechnics going off, finishing the last punk like beat drop of the song. Beatrix, what's that motorcycle outro?
I rev the engine a few times just as loud as I can get it. I see a table that's like broken in half, and I shoot off of it like a ramp and then out the front door.
There
Double
you
doors.
go. Punk as fuck. All right, you goddamn trash princesses. That is where we fade to dark. We see vinyl with the Sugar Beets logo on it drop down in slow motion, hit the ground, and shatter.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
The Princess Theater
Fatality.
featuring, and then the credits roll.
We out.
So what are those credits, my dear trash princesses? Let's start with our female lead singer here, star of the rock opera, Romia, Siobhan.
I am Siobhan or Shiv. I'm Dr. Bubbles PhD, just about everywhere you can find it. And I had a great time. Romeo is such a longtime character of mine, and this is probably the most in character she's gotten to act. She's usually an actual princess and has to have some form of decorum. So
Not here.
thank you, Jack, for giving me the opportunity.
She got to let
Love
loose.
Like decorum.
Anything you would like to plug on the way out?
You know what? Actually, I do. It's not quite. We're not streaming yet, but keep your eyes out on my Blue Sky. I am launching a streaming channel with a couple of friends of mine called Find Out Productions. And we're going to be starting off with a couple of things, and I'm going to be running a game of Brindlewood Bay based on the Golden Girls.
Awesome. Oh, that's great.
Do you need a Blanche?
We'll talk more
I'm
about
still
that.
writing my mysteries, so it's still in production, but we'll hopefully have that ready about March, April-ish this year.
If you need a rose, call me.
All right. Well, playing right beside Romia, our male lead and dashing dancer and choreographer of the group, Hamlet, Leon.
Hello. My name is Leon. You can find me on Blue Sky at Catling Gun. That's CATLING gun. Pew pew pew. I am primarily a TTRPG designer and writer. Don't do a whole lot of performing these days, but Jack asked me to come out of retirement for one last
We'd
job.
love to have you.
Glad you did.
I have a game coming out from Evil Hat eventually, which Jack is credited in. Told you when I did it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I love it.
Rangers of a Broken World coming out from
beautiful
Evil
game.
Hat. I'm very proud of all the work that's gone into it, and I hope you get a chance to check it out. Also, if this comes out before April Fool's Day, then Solo But Not Alone is live. Spend $10, get single player RPGs, support mental health charities.
There you go. Excellent.
There we go.
Lots of lovely stuff.
I'd love to do stuff.
All right. Well, let's throw it over to our at least in-game social media expert here, Rayne, Trippy.
I'm trying to be
Lots
an
of
out-of-game social media expert.
Oh,
It's not working out well.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Speaking of a lot of work in social media, hey there, guys. I am Rayne Grimm, he, him. I operate the YouTube channel Fennec Fables, where I talk about various TTRPG things, be it system ideas, prompt campaign ideas, or just general questions for world building. I also do some game streaming, and if you don't already know, I run the TTRPG actual play Harmony Road for Jack over on Star Metal. Please do check us out. It means a lot. Do follow me over on YouTube and over on Blue Sky. It's RayneGrimm on Blue Sky, and it's Fennec Fables on YouTube. Once I hit 1,000, I do have a giveaway planned, but got to get those numbers up to 1,000. But love you. Please follow. Social media is so fucking hard.
Yes, please do that. I know Rayne drops a lot of real fun tips and prompts and whatnot. And if you're into Pokemon, PTU, Pokemon Tabletop Universe, resident expert here. Lots of great tutorials. Go check them out.
It's almost like we had somebody here drop a crit on my bad guy in our season finale, also in this group here.
Who could that have been? Anyway, rounding us off.
Bubbles is free from sin. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
doesn't work. That doesn't fly.
That slap, man. Slap heard around the world.
That fungus didn't know it was coming.
Anyway, little bit of I guess it's not a sneak peek. What's the opposite of a sneak peek? A post peek? A little insight into some of the fun happenings of our recent Pokemon Harmony Road game. So go check that out on YouTube as well here at Star Metal Productions. But to round us off, I know Arlene, you don't have much of a TTRPG actual play social media presence, but I will at least say. Arlene, thank you so much for joining us, and this game is very much what is it I said? Not in you are not the inspiration of this game. You are you are my muse for this game. Yes.
No, I'm honestly, it is really cool that such a fun game was inspired by me. So makes me feel a little special. I love that.
Came out from our home game of D&D. A cleric with little squirrels and birds and
actually.
Yep.
Wow.
Birthday present it was. Yeah. So thank you, Arlene, for joining us and for giving me the idea for making this game. I just want to say to all of you, thank you so much for joining me on this. This is one of the most favorite things I have done because this is a game that I made. I know it's Lasers and Feelings. It's a real simple reskin, but I had so much fun writing all the stupid, trashy little lines I threw in here, all the different stylizations and whatnot. So I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun running this for you all, and you guys took it and ran as hard as you fucking could. I love it. I love it.
We did our best.
Yes.
Yeah, the vibes were good.
The vibes were good. They were better than those Beats Boy vibes.
Oh, absolutely.
No, that's my take.
Yeah. Them and their auto-tune, lip-syncing 808 drum bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Not having that here. All right.
Our mics are actually on.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to round us out for the evening. We'll see how much of this I cut in post. But thank you for watching here in the future, I suppose, on YouTube. Actually, we are going to run this as a... It's not technically a rerun, but we are going to run this as a pre-recorded. I'll be in the chat for Twitch. So if you have just finished watching that, semi-live. Thank you for joining us. I'll be taking a look at the chat and whatnot, and further in the future on our YouTube. If you have just watched this, make sure to hit all the thumbs and the stars and the bells and the whistles, and drop comments if you have any questions. If you want to learn more about the game, if you want to tell these amazing goddamn trash princesses how wonderful they are, hop in the chat. Let us know that you like the content, and we will keep putting out more. Speaking of which, this is the first of, I believe, 8 one-shots we are doing between January and February to kick off Q1 of Star Metal production, so there is even more to come. So stay forward for a couple D&D games. We have a Star Trek Adventures game, we have a Cyberpunk Red game, and we got a Pokemon game here featuring the one and only Rayne Grimm. As has been said, our resident Star Metal Productions Pokemon expert.
Expert putting it strongly, but I am very passionate.
I mean, you're damn close to an expert in a game as crunchy as that.
What can I say? I love the crunch. The crunch suffuses me and fuels me.
Oh, I know. All right,
Texture's always good.
Lots more
My
coming.
son and I say goodbye.
There you go. Lots more coming out of Star Metal Productions, more one-shots, and more fun actual long-form campaigns to come. So check us out on Blue Sky and Twitch if you're not already here, YouTube if you're not already here. I think that's already... I know Tal is trying to put together an Instagram and or TikTok. I don't do social media, I just tell fun stories and make fun graphics. So join us next time for our next one-shot, which should be Flight of the Corellia Bell, a D&D 5e 2024 rules one-shot, being run by our Tal Woodblaze, one of the partners here at Star Metal. Thanks for watching, stay tuned. Happy time zone, heart tomatoes, all of that. Good night, folks. It's been a blast.
Are we doing all hearts? We doing hearts?
Hearts.
Bye.